What's up, guys? It's KingDaddyDMAC, and welcome. Sorry, I prematurely quick drawed there. Welcome back to another episode of ModSauce. I'm all off today. Oh my goodness. All off. Welcome back. There we go. Got it. Got that quick draw back. How's everybody doing today? How is everybody doing? I'm pretty stuffed. That's about all I have to say. Yesterday was Thanksgiving in America, and man, oh man, what a great day. What a great day. Lots of family feasts and celebration and things to be thankful for. But yeah, I ate way too much. Oh my goodness. It was just so good. It was so good. Anywho, I feel really bad because I think it was it Thursday or Wednesday? It was Wednesday. I think it was Wednesday. I said there's going to be a double episode. Yeah, I said there's going to be a double episode, and then there ended up not being a double episode. What the heck, DMAC? What's up with being a liar, huh? What's up with being a liar pants? Well, basically, the second part of the episode was me hanging out with Exumavoid, and we did little collab work there, and I misunderstood what day we were supposed to be uploading that. So here I was all rushing, trying to get it up, having a double episode and all that stuff, and it ended up that it wasn't going up till Friday. Till Friday anyway. Oh my goodness. So yes, I apologize for that, guys, but because we didn't have the double episode, we're going to have ModSauce 2 days in a row. Super cool. Super cool. Anywho, so getting back to work. Today when I logged on the server, there's quite a bit of lag. There's quite a bit of a lag. I've been doing a whole bunch of lag busting. In fact, let me see. Look at that. When I first logged on, 8% overall. That number's supposed to be at 100. That's craziness. And it seems like it was mostly coming from this mining world. So I don't know what's up with that. Slipgator came on. It started doing a bit better. And let's do another one. COFH TPS. All right. So this is where we're at now, which is not very good. 8%. Please tell me I'm wrong on that. Holy crud. What the heck is going on right now in there? It's absolutely ridiculous. I don't know. It's definitely coming from the mining world. I've been trying to do a little bit of lag busting myself. And I've been removing people's like old quarries and those things. I hope that number is just wrong because that seems redunculous. Let's go into the quarry world. I think first things first. I know these windmills, they're not like horrible, god awful. And our quarry finished, by the way, too. That's sweet, but that means we got to set up another one. But let's remove the quarry. I think we're going to have to do a reset of this world fairly soon. I think that's definitely in order. So let's just grab all that jazz. Let's fly up here. Let's remove all the windmills. Because we really don't need this for power. This is when we first started off. Remember this? Remember this crazy power. We started off with this, and it was a lot of power. I think this all together made around 40,000 RF a tick. It was pretty ridiculous, redunculous, but we don't need it now because we're making way more power than this. So let's remove all this. Let's unchunk load it. I have plenty of room in my inventory. These guys are going to be a problem. Do I have, please, dang it, what's in this one? What do I have in you? All right, I have another one. Let's just remove that, put that there. And these guys are a little annoying to pick up because they don't stack. And I did find kind of an easy way around that. With our portable cell, it will make things stack if they have the same amount of power. So that's pretty cool. But in order to make them have the same amount of power, we had to remove all the power that was going on so that they fill up completely. You can't wait for them to be empty because they'll never really empty the same. So I think this should help out a lot. And I think part of the reason why these aren't as good for the server is I think because they're 3 or 4 blocks tall. And maybe that's just, it's an opus when you look at it. But overall, they're really not that bad. But having this many things doing power, this many connections, it was a lot of connections. So give those all second. They should all be filled up to the gills now. Nice. Let's just remove them all and put them all into our portable cell. All right, got all the windmills removed, or wind turbines. I know I always say that wrong. Let's grab that last hyper transfer node. Let's plop back down here. Super cool. I guess I think these are all filled with hyper transfer nodes too. So we'll put those in there. Nice, nice, nice. Nothing's chunk loaded. Everything should be all good in the hood now. Oh man, so we're in the mining world. Hypno, believe it or not, Hypnotized, he came on. He's helping us lag bust. He said there was like 3,000 or 5,000 silverfish somewhere, which is crazy nutballs. I really would like to see this. Where it is, I'm not even sure. Let me see. I think the only person with a quarry I did out is, I think, Slipgator right now. Not that this is anybody's fault. It doesn't really matter. This is kind of, seems like a bug. I don't know if using Silk Touch avoids this whole thing. But anyway, I'm going to cut out. I'm going to try and find where this quarry is with all the silverfish, because it's nuts. All right. So I found which quarry it was. Look at how many entities are on the screen right now. It's dropping, but it was at, oh my goodness, it's like 1,500, over 1,000. So I think this was Biffa's, and this is of course nobody's fault, but I think without a Silk Touch upgrade on there, I think these silverfish blocks it's creating silverfish and they're spawning in here. So let's see if we can find out what's going on one of these sides. Oh yeah, look, I bet it's like right over here, maybe. Look at that. 2,000. Somewhere around here, there's like gotta be thousands of silverfish. Oh, look at that. I just got some XP. What's going on? What's going on? They all dying? The entity count, it's going down, but then it's going back up again. Where? Oh, look at all this XP. Holy crud. Oh man, look at it all. This is crazy. This is why you can't use especially a fortune, because it drops all this XP. Holy crud. Alright, well this is fixing it. I'm getting free XP, so paying off for the time putting in. Oh man. Craziness. This is pretty cool. Alright, so I'm going to finish going around here, picking up all the XP. It should fix any and all problems with the server. Oh, this is good to know. This is good to know. Being able to identify what the problem is and how to fix it it's really more than half the battle for lag busting. But anyway, I'm going to finish this and let's really get to work. Oh man. Alright, so getting to work. That was about 2 hours of lag busting, believe it or not. I know it was only a couple minutes for you guys, but yeah, that took a while. A lot of my chunk of time for recording, so that kind of stinks. But let's bang through this. So I disconnected that cable. That's just so this doesn't eat up all the stars and everything that I'm gonna need to use in the system right now. Right now in this compact machine world, this is doing nothing. We're actually gonna leave this the way it is and make a new one. And then in that new one, we're going to make our whole wither skeleton farm. Because remember, we're doing it with autonomous activators. We're doing it differently with the witherbane and hopefully with these energy cells to recharge it. We'll find out if we can do that soon. Let me grab out a bunch of wither stars, or nether stars. So let's grab those out. I think that's the only real thing that I need to add to the system so I can make this. Let's go compact machines. Let's make the biggest one max size. So let's make one of those. That should get made up real quick. All right, let's grab our stars back out. Or at least some stars. Enough stars. Let's go ahead, set this guy down. I think we go to it first. Yeah, let's go to it. So where's my little Game Boy? Come here, Game Boy. All right, so if we go in there first. All right, so this is our new little world here. Let's hop back out. So it should have a number now, currently number 33. And then if we throw a nether star on it, this is going to make it so that we'll always have it. Boom. Sweet. Super sweet. I think that's all we do. Yeah. So now I can pick it back up, set it back down, and it's still 33. Perfect. That's what we needed. All right. So now that we have that going, we're going to need to make a bunch more of these swords. A bunch more. I think I'm going to keep on doing it just like that. And I want to find out with an autonomous activator. So let's grab all those out. And I wanted to test out if this one thing is going to work in here. So let's run up to here. Let's throw in a wither skeleton. Is that on right now? Now it's on. Let's throw in this bad boy our sword. And this is active. So I'm going to let this drain a little bit. In fact, I can even let it hit myself to try and drain it quicker. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. You know what? For this test, we don't have to do exact copy. It doesn't really matter. Come on, get closer. Get closer. Oh, maybe I do want to do exact copy because that's annoying getting hit. Switch to exact copy. And just to make this go a little faster for the testing, I'll throw a second one on. Exact copy. Wither skeleton. All right, guys, come on over here. Is that turned on? Is turned on. Come on over here. Come here. Get closer. Get closer. Come on. Nope. Get a little closer. Little closer. Oh, you are annoying. Come on. Yes. All right, come here. Get hit. Get hit. Get mad. Nice. Oh, and these dumb things will actually have to be another consideration because we don't want those to spawn up too high. We might have to put grinders. Okay, so that's worn down. If I take this and put that in there, is that charging up? And it is not charging up. That could be a little bit of a problem. What if I put it there? That is still not charging up. All right, so this is not going to make my life very easy that it isn't charging up when it's in there. I really thought that it would. I thought definitely for sure it would. All right, no matter. We're just going to have to make a lot more swords. So, let's get this set up. Let's get this show on the road. All right, guys. So this is kind of the initial setup. I'm really not that happy with the amount of space that I have to work in this compact machine world. This is the largest one, so we can't go any bigger. The only other choice would be to go in the overworld. Anywho, let me kind of lay out, well, how I wanted to do it was have the two of them push from either side and then down into another platform, which then fell down again, which that's not really going to work. As far as the spawner placement, I could place them up higher, but my reasoning for this is wither skeletons, they're 3 blocks high, so they need 3 blocks to be able to spawn. 1, 2, 3. And they are capable, mobs are capable of spawning the 1 block above the spawner. So if I had it 1 up higher, it would prevent some of the mob spawns. I don't know how important it is. Like for these guys, I don't know if that, like if it searches to spawn a mob and the block's obstructed, I don't know if it prevents it from spawning that time or if it just moves to the next place. So it really may not even change the efficiency based on the amount of spawning room, but I'm just going to assume that it does right now in our setup. So anyway, the other important thing is notice that there is at least 4 block space in any direction. So all the mob spawns that happen are going to be inside of this room. Of course, the spawners themselves are all obstructing, the way I have them laid out, obstructing some spawnable space, but I feel that it's better to have 2 spawners than 1 spawner with that 1 less block of obstructed space. So whatever. And doing it like this, I can put a tesseract there and there. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how it goes through. But the final killing area, it doesn't leave a lot of space. Like I can't walk through there, so there's not much I can do. I think we're gonna have to drop them all down and just have the killing area be like right here. So in other words, I'd have to fill this in like this. Now I wanted to have this be like clear glass or something, which I don't think I can do, simply because what we're going to use to move the mobs around, you can't set on glass. So let me show you. So if I set this glass down, we're not able to set it on. We're using conveyor belts from Mine Factory Reloaded. So pretty cool. And we're able to really just aim these any direction we want, and the mobs will be able to go on. I was also a little concerned that this might have a little bit of block height in itself. But you can see if I lay down, let's see, we're 2 blocks tall. So if I lay down those 2 blocks, and then I do conveyors going all the way underneath, we should be able to just go and still pass right under. It doesn't seem to be changing our height at all. So that's cool. In fact, you know what? To test that even better, if I look at our position on the axis, see where our feet position are, that's it. What is it at? Our Y height. So we're at 47. Yeah, it goes up ever so slightly, but it shouldn't make a difference. It should not make any difference for the withers. They should still be able to pass. Okay, so all those things being said, this is my first time doing it, so I am kind of still in the process of somewhat of a prototype, I guess you could say. The other thing that we need to figure is how far away is this sword able to hit from? Is it able to hit in a 2 block wide, or is it only 1 block away? So if we have autonomous activator set right there, and we have the sword in it, at what point does it hit us? So if we're standing here, isn't hitting us, is not hitting us, and it's still not hitting us. Why is it not hitting us? Is this on? No redstone. First slot only. Oh, not right click, left click. There we go. Okay, hit us there when we're 1 block away. 2 blocks away, not hitting us. Okay, so it has to literally be that 1 block. All right, next, will this hurt? Yep, see, it starts to break the block that's there. But if it's here, it's not hitting it. Here, not hitting it. Not hitting it. All right, now what about height? Will it hit up there? No. All right, interesting. Interesting. These are all good things that we need to know. So it looks like it's only going to hit the block that's directly in front of it. Cool. So let's pick all that up. And I think how we're going to do this, we're probably going to have a couple of killing blocks. I want to have a bunch of them because I want them to be able to kill the withers fast enough. So all these will lay out with the tracks, with the conveyors. So the conveyors will go across like this. And then like that, and so on. So let me lay all these out, and then we'll start designing the killing room. Oh man, so this kind of makes me a little dizzy to look at. They always do these conveyor belts. So anyway, this is potentially the setup that I'm going to use. So depending where they spawn, they should be able to spawn this far out. But no matter where they go, these belts should end up moving them down here to the activators. So that's cool. I'm going to try and limit it. It really, the more activators we have, the more difficult or more kind of tedious this is going to be, because we have to make a sword, at least 1 sword. I'm even thinking of making 2 swords per activator. So that's a lot of materials, and that's just going to make it a more complicated setup. I want to test this out with just 1 for now, just for now, and we'll see how this does. So we're going to have this 1 activator for now right here, and we're going to have it do the left click. We're going to have it on that first slot, not sneaking, normal aim. We're going to have it when it's on a, I guess, ignored signal for now. As far as the augmentations, ooh, you can do augmentations on here? I wonder if you can speed up how fast it goes. That's kind of interesting. That is kind of interesting indeed. And then the output doesn't really matter, at least not yet. It will later. But here we go. We have it in that first spot, so this should hit us. Okay, get hit. Perfect. And since the withers are 3 tall, we can just go like that and that, and it should trap them. Because this is glass, they might be able to glitch out of there. But then again, don't know. So again, just for testing, just for now, we're going to put a conveyor belt right there and right there. Hopefully it won't make them it'll push them all into that one spot. So that's what we want, at least for now, for this test. So I think that's cool. So next, we just need to take our Tesseracts. Let me see. The Tesseracts, and then also, and we have 2 of them already. Sweet. So let's set these both up to their right signal. Mob Essence, receive fluid, receive energy. Cool. And ignored. Mob Essence, receive fluid. Okay, perfect. So we're all set for that. Let's pop both these out and just make sure there's nowhere that the withers can sneak out and get us. All right, I think we're good to, to start off. Let's go ahead and toss those in. Boom. Boom. And I should actually have a signal. I could have one of the wireless redstones right there and then pointing downward. And that would actually work out great. Oh no, and then we have to have them block there and there because that's actually obstructing a spawn spot. It's not necessarily the best place to be, but anyway, now Wither can't go on top of there. All right, it's full of everything, exact copy. Let's throw just the one on for now. I get impatient. Let's do them all. Even though we don't have a way to stop it necessarily yet. Cool, it's working. So I definitely think we need more than one to keep up. Maybe not. Maybe 2 would be good. Now these guys are the other things that we have to worry about. Oh, you little bugger. All right, so how do we want to deal with those? I mean, of course, if we encase it, it probably will be fine. And then those heads will eventually die, but I think we should have 2 activators, one on top, one on the bottom. And that would probably do the trick for killing those little skulls. I don't think those little skulls actually drop a head, though. Look at that, 12 already? That's pretty good. What am I looking for? Glass. Let's get out some more of this clear glass from the Tinkers. Of course, the glass type doesn't really matter. Let's just encase this so those skulls don't get out. That's pretty good. That's actually keeping up decent, better than I would have expected. Wow, this really keeps up pretty dang well. I am noticing there is essence that we have to deal with. But it's kind of cool. I did not know the essence. It looks like it's being moved around by the conveyor belt, so that's pretty neat. And then these little head guys. I think the head guys should be dealt with if we just move this down by one. Let's go ahead back into the trap. Let's put on some wireless redstone receivers so that we can turn this on and off, because it is getting to be a little bothersome. So let's grab those. Crud, I gotta put my magnet back on. So let's run up here. Let's see if the receivers, I don't know if I can set it on glass, but kind of interesting. Let's find out. No, doesn't look like I can. No problem. No problem. Let's just knock that glass out there. Set this guy down here. Boom. We're going to have to spin it. Can we spin it with this? That doesn't seem to be spinning it. Oh, there we go. If we hold shift. Cool. So let's set this to Wither Skelly 1. Very nice. Let's do the same thing over here. All right, and that one aimed, of course, the right way. Wither Skelly 1. Let's set this guy so that it only goes with a high signal. And same over here. All right, cool. So those are off now. How did I lose a track there? Oh, what are they called? They're called conveyors. All right, let's grab some more conveyors. Let's throw this guy back on here. I'm not sure how he winded up getting knocked off. Oh, it's probably when I came through this little thing. Oh no! All right, so those are turned off. That's good. Let's kill this guy. Of course, you're gonna do that to me and knock the thing out. Let's knock this. Let's knock this guy back out. Let's put him at foot level for now. We're probably gonna have to set it again. Left click, first spot only. Is that what's hitting me? Yep. Smacking me around. All right, let's put that guy in. All right, that should be all good. Let's fly back up and out. And now, since it's at the foot level, hopefully that takes care of the little guys. So we might be able to get away with just one. I still think two would be smarter. But let's throw that on. Let's put on our little receiver. So we'll stick this guy right here. Set this to wither skeleton. That should be all good. Let's get a lever. I'm going to move this, of course. This is just temporary. The king of the temporary. All right, so flip that. That should have turned on. Those guys, yep, they're both on. They're falling down. Let's see how this fares. It's kind of interesting. I probably could even put that facing upwards on the bottom. Yeah, it's working pretty well. Man, look at all the heads already. It's craziness. Craziness, I tell you. So anyway, I'm going to toss these. And why are those just chilling there? This should be the one that's linked up to our AE system. That is bizarre. Why is it doing that? I feel like that's just a glitch, but it should be our ender chest signal. That is... Oh, no, it went through now. I wonder what's the problem is. I think things are just lagged out. Anyway, let's hop back. Let's get the other safari ball. And I'm going to make up some more swords. Because, yeah, this is causing... It's keeping up, but I still worry about it. So, next swords. Alright, guys. So we're over at our little Tinker's Tool Station. And we are going to be making 4 more cleavers, I think I'm going to do. So let's see if we can just stick these all in here. Should have it all set up. All right, so we're going to need 8 of the tough bindings, the paper large plates, and we're using paper again so that we can get the maximum number of modifiers needed so that we can get the 100% beheading. One thing I did forget is that we are going to need... Ooh, nice. We already have 3 of them. We're going to need 1 more. And go ahead and craft up another 3 more though, just in case. It's always nice to have them there if you need them. So these will put on the power that's needed. So actually, let's first get the maximum number of modifiers. So let's see, the first, oh, and we need to make notch gold apples. Dang you! So just through like this until I'm not able to do it anymore. 2 remaining. I hope this is everything. I hope I'm not forgetting anything. All right, done. So this should be beheading, let's say beheading 5. Where's the percent thing? It's right there, chance to behead, 100%. Perfect. So I'm going to get this done for all of them, and we will meet back. All right, got all the cleavers done. Now, next, we want to set this up so it's automated, so that when they run out of power, they get recharged back up. Now, the energetic infuser, this isn't necessarily the fastest way of charging it up, but as far as automation goes, it's fairly easy. Now this one, of course, is the basic one. So that's all I'd ever use, because I always use our capacitor banks nowadays. But I don't think we can automate the capacitor banks to recharge us. Maybe we can, maybe I'll even try it, but this is a basic one. Why don't we craft up a resident level 1? We'll see how fast that charges the swords. And see if that can actually be a thing. So, what was that called? Infuser? Is that what it was called? Wow. So, look how annoying this is. Notice there's only a basic version. I tried crafting a resident version. Nope, not a thing. Not a thing. Oh my goodness. So what would it be called? What's the basic thing called? It's called Machine Frame Basic. That is super annoying. I do have to say, I'm not too impressed. Oh my goodness, they only have the basic version. Oh, I really don't like that. So what other chargers are there? I'm going to make a pattern for this regardless, because we don't have one currently in our machines. Let's find where our thermal expansion is. Here we go. Toss that. right there. I don't want to have it in the same thing as that. Okay. That's really frustrating. So I'm going to craft that up. The basic, where is it? It looks like that. So if I take it and I say use, nope, all we can do is we can make it like guarded so nobody else can use it to charge up. That's stupid. Hopefully they're upgrading to a higher version. But I don't know, guys. I guess I could look at other chargers. I'm not sure what other ones there are. Charger, let's see. Wireless charger. Okay, that could be interesting. Maybe that'll work. Maybe that'll work, and that can be not upgraded. Maybe we should try this. I've never made anything with vibrant crystals, but we have everything compatible to do it. All right, so this is kind of interesting. Let's try this out. Let's get the wireless charger. I just put it in wireless charger. Let's see how this thing works. So I'm assuming we're gonna have to set it somewhere that gets power, obviously. And let's see if it, whoa. Stop hopping like that. I hate when it does that. Let's plop it on there. Is it holding anything? Is you working? Okay, it's oh, and we can see it's emptying out immediately. And look, it's charging that up right now. Cool. So what happens, let me take off my chest plate real quick, because that is going to suck out so much charge. Let's pop that off, pop that in there. Is it charging this stuff up? All right, we can see it's charging that up, and it seems like it's only doing maybe one at a time. Is it charging that up? All right, so it specifies to the first one only. All right, let's now try it with a autonomous activator. So if I put this in there, doesn't look like it's recognizing it. Oh man, that would have been too good to be true. Let's just try that again. Man, I wish that worked like that. I wish that worked so badly. Oh well. Oh wells, oh wells. Okay. So wireless charger, that'll be cool for us, but it's not going to really work out how we want. So let's put our chest plate back on. Wow. It takes these swords a really long time to charge up, even in our capacitor banks. It's kind of interesting. So I'm going to leave those two there to kind of deal with what they need to deal with. But we've got to test out how we're going to do this system here. I was also trying to see if I was able to automate them going into a capacitor bank. That I don't know. That I don't know at all. But I went ahead, I put in an ME export bus here. Right now it's set to match any. Okay, interesting. So match any, and that's not a full one. So if I put this into this system, which it should, you know what, I should probably knock that out to test this. Hopefully I'm not going over the amount. I think we're okay. Yeah. So now we should be able to see if I toss this into our system. Did it export into there? Yes. Unfortunately, it's doing any type of cleaver, not just that type, but that's kind of cool. Okay, and then once we have one that's fully charged, we could then have the AE pull back out. All right, that's cool. All right, guys, I think I have this all working. I was having a lot of problems. Originally, I was trying to do this with AE, but it ends up it's a lot easier, I think, and cheaper for that matter, just to do with extra utilities. So it's pretty cool. Let me kind of show you what I have going on. So we have the same autonomous activators that I had before. We have this, it's dropped down, so when the skeletons come in, they go, it pushes down. If there's the extra little heads, they get pushed down here, get killed by the spikes, and then all the XP goes into this XP drum right there. So that's pretty cool. Now, for the inside of these, we have the Witherbane, or we have all the different cleavers. And basically how I have it set up, we have all this here so that there's only that one spot. Now, if there's ever a cleaver let me remove this one right here. If we ever have any cleavers that are completely full on charge, such as this one, see how it says 5, 2, 3, 4? Well, that's when it's full in charge. Now, when it starts to drop in charge, you'll see it first go to this 1, then it will go to 2, and then eventually to 6, and it goes all the way until it's pretty much dead. So basically, how I have it set up, so once it's finished being charged, let's throw this one in that's done. It gets spit over into this chest, then goes into here, and I have on this one, it's set up so that it's item filter. I know it looks like it says it's 1 there, but this filter actually, if we look at it, is that cleaver that's fully charged. So that's cool. So let me stick this back in here. Now, I probably don't even need a filter on this guy just because it's only going to spit in the fully charged ones. But if there's ever a case when it's not fully charged, it's not going to get pulled in. So that's cool. That's how we want it. So then it goes in here. See, it refilled it, that completely full cleaver. And I'm going to actually pull this guy out and stick back that one. Okay, so then once it comes over to here to this filter is actually done right now just for testing purposes. I have it done with a 2, but eventually we'll do it to one that's almost fully drained and put the filter on that, and then that will pull out. So let's kind of give an example of this. If I put this cleaver in, that's what I have the filter on, stick it in there, we should see it, see, pull out, go into this chest. Awesome. That's exactly what we want. And then what's going to happen is, I'll demonstrate that in a second. We're going to put on one more item transfer node. This guy is going to go in like that into this guy, and that will put him into the charging spot. Once it's finished charging and this Tesseract's just sending over energy, it's going to spit over back into this chest and get pulled back in. So why don't we demonstrate the process? If I have this cleaver put in there, so it should get pulled out and then stuck into there. Cool. It's getting charged up. And it's probably going to take a little while. But let's stick, let's see, where's one that's almost fully charged? Is that one? That one's almost fully charged. So we'll put in the one that's almost fully charged. Boom, fully charged, goes over, and it should end up right in there once it's done. Why didn't it? Where is it? Okay, it's here. 5234, 5234. It's probably, did I set this by mistake to Witherbane? Oh, it's probably because it is the one that says Witherbane. So that was probably a mistake that we did that. So let's take the Witherbane. Here's another one that's fully charged, but let's take the Witherbane out. I think that's what the problem was. So, oh, crap. All right, so let's take the other one that's fully charged again. So that went out and that filled up. Let's try it again. So the one that is, let's pretend this just got pulled out. So aim at this cleaver, goes through, charges up, boom, goes back in. Awesome. And that's exactly what we want. Then let's take this one right here. So that one's almost dead. Anyway, let's turn this on. This should be a fully done system now. So I'm pretty happy with that. And hopefully this isn't counting the other way. But in any case, let's see this work. This is unlimited wither skeletons, or wither skulls, or whatever you want to call it. 1-to-1, which is so cool. I'm also getting miniature hearts. I had to add that into my filter. So yes, once they die, all the items get sucked over here, which goes right into our system back at home. So super cool. Now I also need to find, let's see, Tesseract. Let's pull this one out here. This I need to set up to do liquid XP, which we have a thing back at home. So set that frequency. This is going to send fluids only. And let's get a fluid guy. Let's stick the item ones back in. Let's get a fluid transfer node. Cool. So that'll pull out the XP. Awesome. And then I can just take this bad boy and shut him right there. And all that XP should be getting transferred over to our base. Let's just see that that's going down. See, we can see that it is going down. So that's cool. So now we have a fully done system. And I can actually take all these other Witherbanes and throw them in here. And this way, if it takes a while to charge, there'll always be another one waiting to go in. So that's a full one. Let's actually take the two ones that are the ones that are not full and get those fully charged. So throw that one there. It's getting charged up and the system is a go. So if we pull this out, a new one fills in, brand new. Let's keep it going like that. That gets pulled out, goes in, new one, and there. And then it goes down again. Perfect. So this is cool. This system's done. I'm pretty happy with it. We have it chunk loaded. We have the on-off switch. And I should be able to now run back to the base. And let's do that. Where's our Game Boy? Let's grab our Game Boy. And let's see. How are we doing on the skulls? Are we going to actually see them come through on this side? This is the other thing. Yep, we just saw it come through. And it's just super duper quick. Let's actually look in here now. See skulls. And look at that. 808. We should see it pop up again. Any moment now. 809. Awesome. I'm super happy. I'm super happy. Now we have unlimited Wither Skulls. So now let's just get that. Remember that black cable that we pulled out in the beginning of the episode? Let's go run back to here. We can set this now back on to produce our stars. So bam. And we should start to see these filling up pretty soon, pretty soon. Wonder where it's going to go first. Where do you think, guys? There we go. Look at that. Filling up. Filling up. Nice. So now we got all of our stars going again. Let's go run over to our power thing. Oh, this is super cool. Where's our thing here? All right, nice. So then when it turns to night, this should be filling up with stars again. Yes, we can see that. Awesome. So now I can start to set up the quarries again, which is super awesome. I'm going to flip that on. But I'm super happy. So I think I'm going to let this just collect up tons and tons of stars so we get a nice little reserve there of the nether stars. And I suppose we'll start up the quarry again next episode. I think that's going to be cool. I think that's going to be super cool indeed. And then I'd like to put in on this wall, probably make this just like we have over here, but all for liquid XP. I think that'll be awesome. I am super happy with this. We have unlimited nether stars now. Oh my goodness. So basically, we have all the power in the world. Oh my goodness, all the power in the world. Guys, thank you oh so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, do not forget to leave that thumbs up, because it lets me know that you guys are appreciating the episodes oh so much and the time I'm putting in. Hope you all had a happy Thanksgiving if you celebrate Thanksgiving. Otherwise, hope you have a wonderful rest of the weekend. Thanks for watching. And help me out in the comments. Any other tips or tricks or anything I did this episode that I could have done better, or just in general, and what you'd like to get into next. Sound good? Sounds good. Thanks for watching, guys, and peace out.